Brandy from Not Quite Accurate Cosplay with Gianno from Not Quite Accurate Cosplay.
And Alicia G from the New Review.
So this is kind of our rant. Cosplay community rant, if you will. Recently, a openly racist cosplayer has been spewing a lot of racism on Twitter, and other social media formats. And the community decided to band together against her. No idea on the age of this person. I'm going to leave names out because I don't really like to pinpoint things. But she's been openly stating that she hates all different sorts of races, that people should go die, that she's wanted to shoot her family. It's been a really bad situation. Now, like I said, the cosplaying community band together and went after her. Now, she was mainly doing this for attention, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
So, the thing is my personal opinion on all this, okay, yeah, stand up against racism. Please do it. It's band together, stand together, but don't get violent about it. I've seen people online threatening her over it.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, report it, screen cap it, call it out. Always, please call it out. But don't resort to violent threats because you're going to get yourself into trouble, and you want to be higher than they are. You don't want to get yourself into trouble over something I understand it's anger, and anger's fine. Be angry, but threatening someone is going to get you in trouble, and you want to protect yourself.
One of the key things with this is, it's 21st century. People are going to say whatever they want to. We've got comedians and actors and actresses and everybody and their mother who has some sort of a show that people watch are going to say whatever they want and get away with it. We've been learning this for years. A lot of satirical comedy is based upon that, saying whatever you want, getting away with it because everybody knows it's satire. If you're going to go off on a racist rant and for the sake of just attention and trying to be edgy, it's not going to work these days when people are pretty much orchestrating a witch hunt. Now, my biggest issue with all of this actually has nothing to do with anything she said. It has nothing to do necessarily with the reaction from everybody else. It's her openly telling people she's going to be at a convention this weekend and everybody wanting to band together to confront her at the above stated convention when this convention's already had problems with the hotel that it's at. That's my biggest concern because you're taking your personal frustrations out on somebody that could affect every single goer to that convention when that convention's already had issues with it there from people destroying things, vandalizing things. If you want to witch hunt somebody, trust me, I'm all for it. Get the torches, I'll join in, it'll be fun. But leave the convention out of it because personally, look, I don't know. I know of this person. I don't know her personally. In my head, she's an idiot. However, if I see people ganging up on somebody, I'm going to intervene on the behalf of the victim because you should not gang up on somebody like that. I didn't like it when it happened to me in high school or junior high school, and nobody else wants it happening. I will come to the defense even if I want to backhand the person across the room.
I'm not sure I would call them a victim per se, but still ganging up on them in a way where they're being threatened.
And see, that's where because she is being the oppressor.
Yeah.
She is causing the issue, but she's one person.
Right.
If it becomes mob action on a person, no matter what that person has done, she then becomes the victim. If you want to keep her as the oppressor, as the predator, as the, I'll go and say, evil being in all this, don't witch hunt, let it be known.
And another thing they could do, if you do want to get the con and the hotel involved, is let the hotel and let the con know that someone's being problematic, making violent comments, like you said, something about shooting her family and stuff. They can take steps to ban someone from the convention if they have probable cause. And someone being a disgusting and abhorrent racist could be grounds for banning them because it could become a dangerous situation. And also, even if she's saying she's just joking, I want to quote a song from, I think it was 1989, by They Might Be Giants called You and Your Racist Friend. There's a lyric in there I think is really appropriate to this, and it's, you can't shake the devil's hand and say you're only kidding. If you're going to say these things, there's got to be some truth to it, to you. You can't just say these horrible racist things and not expect consequences and be like, Well, just kidding, because people are still going to remember you said that. That's going to come back on you time and time again. So keep it to yourself. Don't do it. Better yet, don't be a racist fuck.
I mean, in all honesty, for the community out there, those who are banding together, the best form of action, in my opinion, is to walk away from her. The community can do more damage by walking away from a person and not giving them the attention that they're seeking. And basically, in a way, I guess you could say, isolating that racism away from the rest of the community.
Nothing feels worse than a cold shoulder from your peers. And that's what the community needs to do. Now, the way I look at it is this, to go off of what you were saying, is I don't have a song lyric for it, but I do have a movie quote. I do have a movie quote. I can't remember the movie currently. I remember I had Antonio Banderas and Woody Harrelson in it. It was a boxing movie. But I do remember one particular aspect from this movie. And it is when they're talking about how, you know, one thing you do can always be remembered opposed to every other thing that you do. And it's known as the bridge builder cocksucker theory. And that is, you can build 1,000 bridges, suck one dick. You'll never be known as a bridge builder. You'll always be known as a cocksucker. So to you, you'll never see this, but to you, stop being a cocksucker in more ways than one.
Well, it's the NOC in full color, you see me?
We'll be right back.